What's going on, everybody? My name is Zachary Bakogiannis. I am a campus student here at Full Sail University, currently attending the Game Design Bachelor's program. And this video is going to showcase some of the features and taskers that I was set up with during this month's Project and Portfolio 3 class, where we're pretty much setting the foundation for a brand new project. And this will be an ongoing thing that will continue for classes after us as well. So I was in charge of doing the main menu UI, as you can see here on Trello. Um, Plenty of examples and showing the progression here. Um, got all the checklists knocked out, everything, so I knew what I had to get done, and I could kind of reference this as I went along. I have set up menu UI before, so I was kind of familiar with how to get it set up, just making it work with a newer version of Unreal, and yeah, just making sure I had everything set up and functioning properly. Um, so we will actually view that here in a second. I just want to show the second card here. This is my control screen. Again, it's still built into the main menu, but again, just show a little bit of progression, all the functionality to it as well. And the last but not least is the pause menu UI. This is the only thing I wasn't able to get set up. 100% working, that is. Um, but again, just a little bit of an example of how I had it set up before. And I'm not really sure to exactly hammer out what the issue I ran into was. But I know I had all the blueprints set up properly and compared them to previous projects that I had built this in as well, and tried to troubleshoot it with the team itself. And yeah, we just by the time we got our final build set up there, we just decided to, hey, we need to move on. So, but everything is in place for the teams that come after us. So if they want to use that or build on it even more, it's already set up and in place for them. So let me tab over and let's take a look at the project itself. So here we are. We are in Unreal Engine 4. I'll go ahead and play this. So this is what the player will see when they start the game. All four of the buttons here, and as you can tell, it gives a little bit of a lighting or a color discoloration, just to show what button you're hovering over. You can click on all these buttons here and they all serve their functionality. So here are the controls, very basic, straightforward controls. And if the teams after us add to this here, it's very simple for them to just go in and to add to this screen as well. The credit screen, this is the design team I worked with this month. It would be awesome to see this months and months down the road if people add to this. Um, the quit game obviously closes out the game, and then start will actually launch you into the game itself. So let's close that out here and let's take a look at some of the blueprints. Um, so, so again, this is the basic layout for the main menu, the actual design side of it, and then here is the blueprint side of it. So for someone that had very little experience in Unreal, only had maybe one class previously, um, just kind of went off of previous projects and worked with my team to make sure I got this all functioning properly and set up the right way. And the cool thing about how the main menu was set up is it's actually a lot of different tabs stacked on top of each other. So as I'll showcase here, if I was to just drop all this here, it's all stacked. So it's just a series of on-off switches, just so when you select an option, it will go to that screen and hide the other options instead of having multiple layers and different actual levels to transition through. Um, so in regards to the pause menu, this is what it's supposed to look like as the game is paused in game using the P key for right now, but normally it would be escape. Um, it would go to kind of a dimmed out screen. The game in the background would freeze, so nothing was going on. It would actually halt everything there, and then all of these buttons could toggle over and switch to their respective functionality. Um, so yeah, again, just very simple blueprinting here. But again, we couldn't get it to function as intended, so we had to push forward. Um, Again, I think it was an overall great experience this month. Definitely learned a lot, and I'm excited to be working in Unreal a lot more, and be excited to see how the teams going forward and the teams after us just keep building on this project more and more. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for your time.